New kits arrived. Don't forget.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without
everyone,
a doubt,
and
it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
Emirates
eagerly awaited
Stadium.
contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation. We have already started here.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
Costa Curta. And it's Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pirlo. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. He's going to be disappointed with that. Cantona. Rice.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Deftly away. Well, they've got it again. Alarm. And it's Nakamura. Gakpo powering forward here. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Gets his head to it! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's in plenty of space here. Tries a shot! He's scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to
There
goals,
will be 1
Peter,
minute added time.
It's off target and by quite a way.
another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Rijkaard. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not
And
beat
a quick
about the bush,
reminder
Peter.
today
It's
to
been
please take
fairly
all
flat,
lead-out
and the
to bins
supporters have had
located by
little
the
to cheer
entrance
about.
gate.
So an
Thank
awful
you
lot of
very much
questions
for your
have got to be
cooperation.
asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution on the field, number 6, Nedved. Coming on
Gets
to
things
replace
going for
him
the second
is
half.
number 9,
India
Iniesta.
can really do with some
Substitutions
bigger
taking
names
place.
standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Leicester cuts it out, and they can counter here. Driving forward. Eto'o. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried.
Iniesta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's been caught napping. Beckenbauer tries to clear. India still this single goal behind. Oh, this is a great position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No way through there. DiMarco. Oh, super find. Oh, super ball. Rijkaard did well
The
to
attendance
emerge
for
with the
this
ball.
match was
It's a contest to keep an eye on.
60,179.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Lobbed in behind. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
So,
Pirlo.
time for changes
Number
on
7.
both sides, actually.
Cantona. Number 25. Nakamura. Coming on the field.
Nesta.
Number 26.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Davids.
Well, the time has
Number
arrived to start
14,
taking risks. They may
Karl-Heinz
well be happy
Rummenigge.
just to level this.
Number 13. Schneider. Substitution in progress.
Oh, well played, well played. And Dijk gets good distance on it. And it's Iniesta. It's Eto'o! Cleared away. There's the shot! It's there! And just like that, he hits 50.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Another save.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Van Dijk getting this one clear. Now it's Eto'o. Yamal gets it away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Vinicius Junior. And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a
And
decent
now,
draw,
to all
Peter, with a
members of
good
the
mix
crowd,
of
I'd
action
like to
and
ask
plenty
you
of
to join
talking
me
points,
in wishing
and
our
it ended with the
birthday
right
boy
result,
a
in my
very
opinion.
special birthday.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding
ladies
on
and
it,
gentlemen,
but
and
it is
welcome
equally
to
clear
Stadio
and
Giuseppe
very visible that
Meazza.
there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack, and there really are few places on earth quite like this. The grand cathedral of football that is the Giuseppe Meazza. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Somewhat off target. Quality ball. Now it's Eto. Eto! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's there to belt it away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep. Now the finish! And he's done it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Gilberto Silva. No, that was never going to make it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Zaire Emery promptly onto that, and that is that. And there's green grass ahead of him. Isak. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately that could spell trouble.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nakamura is in a really good position out wide. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
India grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Costa Curta. Nesta. Oh, delicate chip through. They're urged. Great chance!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nedved. And here's Cantona. Neymar. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Shot a goal! India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. India given another corner. India have their second corner now. Iniesta goes short. He gets big. No mistake. Again, we are level. What a contest.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
What a great header. Got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
The attendance for this
should all
match was
come down to finishing.
80,113.
De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there. Zaire Emery can so cleverly bypass the press. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That is a great pick out. He's had a hit! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Isak. Can he finish? He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
It's a good run down the right.
India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, played right into his path. Gilberto Silva. Haaland gets into some space. Oh, it's Iniesta. Oh, that's fabulous. Great hit! He scores! And he is just ripping it
The
up.
goal scorer.
What a
After
moment of
84
brilliance.
minutes is
Control and
number
perfect
69.
accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry
Number
in motion.
10, Isak.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everyone,
Without
and
a doubt,
welcome
it is
to
the week's
Allianz
most
Arena.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. So this beautiful arena in the outskirts of Munich, the epitome of aesthetic perfection and cutting edge, pretty much what the near-capacity crowd are entitled to demand.
And already we're underway here.
Caicedo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Might be decent hit! Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Upamecano, Peter, is well versed in the art of gegenpressing and quick counters, having been brought through a system that excels in both disciplines. If he's able to combine this with his passing, then you could look to him to trigger an awful lot of counter-attacks.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Cantona! Cantona!
He's done very well to get to that.
Cantona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Eto. Nice touch. Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Schneider. Cantona. He's got the shot away!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cantona is offering a right smile there.
India have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Big header! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.